The morning sun cast a soft glow over the glass storefront of Grayson's Market. Outside, life moved at its usual pace. Shoppers carried bags, cars honked in the distance, and inside, employees quietly went about their shifts. But that ordinary day was about to become extraordinary. The company's CEO, a man who had built his empire from scratch, entered the store. He wasn't dressed in a suit, nor did he come with an entourage. Instead, he wore jeans, a plain shirt, and a cap. Just another customer blending into the crowd. Recently, he had been restless. Numbers, reports, and polished presentations told one story, but he couldn't shake the thought. Were his employees truly cared for? Or were struggles hidden behind polite smiles? He didn't expect the first thing he'd noticed to be a young woman behind the counter, quietly wiping away tears with trembling hands. She tried to hide her pain, forcing herself to stay busy, but her red, swollen eyes betrayed the truth. Her name was Emily, a single mother, working tirelessly, but weighed down by silent battles. The CEO lingered, pretending to browse the aisles. He watched as she served customers with courtesy, even when exhaustion and sadness pressed heavily on her. Whispers from coworkers revealed more. Emily often skipped her breaks, covered extra shifts, and even shared her lunch with others. Yet no one knew the full extent of her struggle: the overdue bills, the rising childcare costs, the looming threat of eviction. Watching her reminded him of his own mother, once a single mom herself, working until her hands ached just to keep food on the table. That memory pierced him with guilt. What was the point of success if the very people holding up his company were suffering? In the days that followed, he kept returning, sometimes undercover, sometimes quietly observing from a distance. He began to see not just Emily's hardship, but the struggles of many employees, lives stretched thin, paychecks barely covering necessities, resilience hidden under tired smiles. Finally, he revealed the truth. Standing before his stunned staff, he admitted who he was, but instead of reprimands, he spoke with compassion. He shared Emily's story not to embarrass her, but to remind everyone that kindness and humanity should exist inside the workplace too. Turning to Emily, he told her she wasn't alone anymore. That day marked a turning point. Emily received not only financial help, but also a well-deserved promotion with better hours and benefits. More importantly, the CEO set new policies to support struggling workers, ensuring no one would carry their burdens unseen. It was a reminder that true leadership isn't about profit or power. It's about people, and sometimes a single moment of empathy can spark change that reaches far beyond one person's life. The CEO left that evening with a quiet smile, knowing his wealth had finally been used for something greater than building his empire. It had lifted someone else up.